Should I put the news on?
I better know what they're going to put on. It's what everybody's talking about.
Good evening and welcome to the 6 o'clock news.
Our top story tonight, protests after Christmas show cancelled.
Protests are continuing at the cancellation of the Buxton Primary School Christmas production because of COVID-19.
This was a scene outside of the school in Norfolk earlier today. A pupil has maintained a day and night protest at the cancellation of the school Christmas play.
Our reporter Poppy has the story.
We want our show! We want our show!
Since Jesus was knee-high to a grasshopper, Buxton Primary School has put on major Christmas production. But today, confirmed by the Prime Minister, the news the entertainment world was both expecting and dreading in equal measure. It's been cancelled because of COVID-19 safety measures.
What do we want? A show! When do we want it?
The scenes outside school have been extremely dramatic. This particular student has been protesting outside the school since the news was confirmed.
I am absolutely mortified. This was my moment, my time in the spotlight. I was going to sing every song from Cats, The Lion King, and then do a one-boy run-through of Les Mis where I was playing all the characters, all in French. The grandparents would have loved it as they sat in their little school chairs that make grown-ups lose feeling in their legs. It's a crime against the theatre.
Head teacher Mr. Khan has been under intense pressure to cancel the production. He gave me this reaction.
We didn't have any choice. Unfortunately, with the current COVID-19 measures in place, we simply couldn't have all the parents and grown-ups sitting in the hall watching a show. And we couldn't have weeks of rehearsals with all the children mixed up out of their bubbles. It was really sad, but we didn't have any choice.
One of the main casualties of the news is the teacher who normally spends every minute of her summer holidays writing and producing the Christmas play. She's been telling us the mental anguish it's caused her. Some viewers may find this interview distressing.
It's been very upsetting. I normally spend all summer coming up with an extremely complex and artistically worthy production, with enough roles for pretty much everyone in Key Stage 2 and loads of songs the children know and a strong moral message that leaves everyone feeling warm and fuzzy inside. Instead, all I've been able to do is sit in my garden with my feet in the paddling pool, getting my children to bring me increasingly elaborate non-alcoholic drinks. I'm devastated.
The question is now, what will replace the Christmas show? We'll bring you more as it breaks.
Poppy, thank you.
I can't believe it. What will we do about the Christmas shows? Where will we get our dose of Christmas spirit from? How else am I supposed to get my nun to prove she loves me? By standing outside the school doors for 4 hours to get the best seats. I guess we'll just have to see what's on the TV then.
We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moon.
That's not quite how I remember the snowman. You remember the snowman? Didn't they make it before the war? No, silly. I'm pretty sure lots of the adults at school were around when they made the snowman. And the war. Okay, it is a bit boring. What else do you want to watch? I do love a Christmas EastEnders episode. Is that on? Hold on, let's try this.
what you're reading?
A secret letter. Found it torn up in the bin.
You mean someone put an incredibly secret and private letter in the top of the bin?
Apparently, the long-lost daughter married the person that robbed the laundrette.
What's that you're reading? Is that my very secret private letter?
About how you had a baby with your sister's husband who ran off to Australia to become a kangaroo groomer.
Nah, the other secret thing that everyone finds out about over Christmas dinner.
I'm sick of this noise. I'm off down the car lot.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
The police are down there right now. There's filth everywhere.
Why are they doing that? They ain't got nothing on me.
Well, you only sell dodgy motors, don't you?
Yeah, suppose so.
And Wilfred's best selection of cut and shut jobs.
Oi, don't tell no one.
Well, 'cause you exclusively deal in dodgy cars, police now raid your gaff once a week.
Actually, that's very sensible policing.
Look, let's go down the bit.
We can't.
Why? There's an armed police siege going on. Everyone else is held hostage.
Again?
Yeah, again. All right, let's go down the calf.
We can't.
Why not? Well, some posh bloke from up west bought it to turn it into a karaoke sushi bar.
And then someone drove a taxi full of fireworks into it.
And then it burnt down again.
Let's just have a cuppa then. Hang about. Who's had the last tea bag?
Well, that was dramatic.
All over a cup of tea? I think the scriptwriters are running out of ideas.
Have you ever seen a teacher who hasn't had a cup of tea? I think that's the source of all their superpowers.
Fair point.
Ooh, it's time for the Queen's speech already.
Oh, is she still with us?
The year 2020 has been unprecedented. This year has seen communities come together to support each other through times of crisis. The nature of our people in our nation has come to the fore, and I am proud to be part of our Great Britain. I want to say thank you to you all for your resilience and determination. Here we have our Prime Minister to say a few words, Mr. Boris Johnson.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Well, first of all, this has been extremely challenging year. But, as I say, and what I will say is that we will succeed and beat this together. Don't forget hands, face, and protect outer space. No, that's not it. Protect the NHS. Protect the NHS. Well, you know what I mean.
As usual, that all made perfect sense.
Can we have something a little light-hearted now, please?
Yeah, it's getting a bit doom and gloom.
Here we go. What about Love Actually? What a classic.
Brilliant, let's get the popcorn on.
It's carol singers.
That was marginally depressing. Let's find something else.
Go on, have a flick.
Let's see. Christmas edition of Casualty?
Yeah, too gory.
Doctor Who?
Yeah, possibility.
Or the midwife?
Don't fancy that very much. There must be something more traditional on.
Ah, a panto. Snow White and the 4 dwarfs?
Maybe the rest got lost.
We'll soon find out.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Snow White. She was kind and gentle to all animals.
I'm kind and gentle to all creatures.
But one day, the evil queen wanted rid of her and sent a huntsman to kill her.
Don't worry, I can't possibly kill such a kind and gentle princess. Instead, go far away and hide in the woods.
So off she went into the woods where no one could find her.
Really? Do I have to?
Yes, it's in the script, you know.
Goodness me. Here I go then.
It wasn't long until she found a cottage.
Of course. Oh, a cottage. How very convenient.
She was very tired from her journey, so she slept.
Oh, I'm very tired. Let me sleep.
As she fell asleep, some dwarfs arrived.
Let me guess, 7 of them?
Nope, 4.
Oh, who are you?
I'm grumpy.
Don't worry about him. He's always like that. I'm Happy. Pleased to meet you. This is Bashful. She's a bit shy. Hi. And Sleepy's the one who can't keep his eyes open.
Now, you may be wondering where the others are.
Well, yes, actually I am.
These are difficult times, and COVID-19 has struck the panto as well as everyone else. There's no audience. There are no costumes. And there are missing dwarfs.
Firstly, Doc, probably the most useful dwarf right now. He is very busy. The NHS have called him in to support the hospitals.
Then there's Dopey. Let's just say he's a sandwich short of a picnic. He got a little confused.
He didn't know whether to go out, but don't go out. Stay at home, but don't stay at home. Go out, go to work, but don't go to work. Stay at home, but go out, but don't. So in the end, he just ran off. It was a bit too much for him.
Finally, there's Sneezy. I mean, enough said, really.
To top it all off, there's the rule of 6 with 7 dwarfs. Doesn't really add up, does it? I see.
And now you're here. This means we're up to 5. This is a disaster. Doc will be back from the hospital later. That makes 6. We won't even be able to answer the door.
Now that is a disaster. How will the evil queen poison Snow White now?
Poison?
That won't work now. She can't get in. Chill out.
Chill out? How am I meant to chill? You don't even have Netflix, and the queen wants to kill me too. Social distancing. She doesn't have a chance. How do you kill someone from 2 meters apart without making it really obvious?
Right, now that's the end of that then. I might as well just go home.
Can I go to bed?
Absolutely. For a few months if you like.
Perfect. Oh, Sleepy.
At least someone's happy.
Hello.
Oh yes, and you happy.
That was a bit different.
I should say so. Anything else on?
Here, this sounds a little bit more traditional. A classic children's nativity. Speedy Nativity it's called, perfect for those with very limited attention spans.
Excellent, put it on.
This is Mary.
Hi.
This is Joseph.
Hi.
This is the angel Gabriel.
Hi. By the way, you're going to have a baby. The baby is God's son. I must call him Jesus.
They got married. They got a donkey. They travelled to Bethlehem, but couldn't find anywhere to stay.
There's no room here. There's no room here. There's no room here, but you can stay in the barn.
But they found an animal's barn to stay in. Mary had her baby. An angel appeared in front of some shepherds.
God's son's been born.
An angel has appeared.
Jesus is the Son of God.
The wise men arrived with gifts.
Have this. Have this. Have this.
The animals gathered around. Jesus had been born.
Wow, blink and you'll miss it with that nativity.
Oh, it's such a shame that COVID-19. I really wanted to see the children singing Christmas songs.
It's a great tradition.
Have a look at the music channels, will you?
Good idea, let's see.
Or what about that one? Primary school traditional Christmas songs.
Perfect.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Rudolph the delighted, and he shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll tell his story. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him, and he shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in his story. You'll go down in his story.
Well, that was festive, wasn't it? Lovely. Makes you all warm inside. But we still don't know one thing.
What's that?
What will Buxton do after the big Christmas show has got cancelled?
Dunno. I'm sure they'll work something out.
Well, there we have it.
The Buxton Primary School 2020 production.
A little different this year.
We couldn't possibly not do one.
As ever, thank you all for your support.
Normally, we would do a collection of charity at the end of the show.
We've had great fun doing this virtual show for you, and there's been an awful lot of hard work behind the scenes.
We could really appreciate it if you could click on one of the buttons down below and donate as much as you can.
On behalf of our whole school, we would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Unless you're one of our teachers and you've given us homework over Christmas. If that's the case, then I cancel my Christmas wishes and hope Santa brings you some coal.
That's not very nice. Say sorry.
I really don't want any homework this Christmas.
Say sorry.
No.
Say sorry.
No.
What about peace and goodwill to all mankind?
Teachers who give you homework don't count as mankind. It's in the small print.
You're so getting your name moved down.
It will be so far down, it will be on the floor.
In fact, it will be on a whole new level of down.
Maybe in a hole.
Okay. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Is it time for my solo yet? I've been preparing for this moment since I was in reception. Wait, no. In fact, I've been preparing for this moment since preschool.
As long as it's festive and it makes the grown-ups so emotional, they can donate to these good kinds of causes. On a starlit hillside, shepherds watch their sheep. Slowly David's city drifted off to to this little town of no great renown, the Lord had a promise to keep. Prophets had foretold it, a mighty king would come, long-awaited ruler, God's anointed one. But the sovereign of all looked helpless and small as God gave the world his own son.
And who would have dreamed or ever foreseen that we could hold God in our hands? The giver of life was born in the night, revealing God's glorious plan to save the
Wondrous gifts of heaven, the Father sends the Son, planned from time eternal, moved by holy love. He will carry our curse and death he'll reverse, so we can be daughters and sons.
Who would have dreamed or ever seen that we can hold God in our hands? The giver of life was born in the night, revealing God's glorious plan. And who would have dreamed or ever seen that we can hold God in our hands? The giver of life was born in the night, revealing God's glorious plan to save the
Yeah, it's cold and it's gray. I'm in love with this day 'cause it's Christmas. Yeah, the lighting.
I can't believe it. What will we do about the Christmas shows? Well, I look at the camera.
It's a word or a smile that can change someone's life, or some change in your pocket just to get through the night. Wish on stars above, oh, the ones we love. This is Christmas.
About how you had a baby with your sister's husband who ran off to Australia to become a kangaroo groomer.
That was very impressive.
Sing with me softly, my dear.
No, listen.
It's all I can give you this year. This is Christmas. It's harder each year to believe in what's real. I need Christmas.
Now there is a disaster. How will...
Okay. Deep breath, do this.
Make it Christmas. And the gifts that you bring always make my heart sing. Not the things that you buy, but the love that you bring.
want a shot face that you're going to hold. 1, 2, 3. And down.
Drove 1,000 miles just to see you smile.
As long as it's festive and it makes a grown-up so emotional, they can donate to these type of causes.
That's right, but you did the end bit going, I don't really know what I'm saying.
It's all I can give you this year. This is Christmas. And it's late in December. I need to remember you're there when I needed a friend. So fill up the car and we'll chase down the star that will lead us back home again.
What do we want?
Just to see you smile, this is Christmas.
Unfortunately, with current COVID-19 measures in place, we couldn't have all the children practicing in the hall and mixing out their bubbles. Also, we weren't able to have all the parents together.
This is Christmas.
Did I miss it?